What if your browser could scrape websites, click buttons, fill forms, collect leads, and complete repetitive tasks for you automatically? That's the question we're answering today. That is exactly the idea behind Retriever AI. It is an AI-powered web automation tool designed to turn normal browser work into automated workflows. This is our deep dive for Reviewary. Instead of manually clicking through pages, copying information, filling forms, or moving data into spreadsheets, you can describe what you want Retriever AI to do and let the agent handle much of the repetitive work. And one of the most interesting things here is that you do not necessarily need to be a programmer. You can give Retriever AI instructions in normal English just like you would a human assistant. For example, you could ask it to visit a page, collect specific information, organize that information, and place the results into a spreadsheet. Instead of creating a traditional scraper, you're just describing the outcome. Retriever AI takes a slightly different approach from many visual browser agents. It is designed to work with the actual structure of the web page, or the DOM, instead of depending entirely on screenshots. Why does that matter? Because websites contain structured information behind what you visually see. Understanding those elements makes it significantly more reliable when layouts change or buttons move. The first major way to use Retriever AI is through its browser extension. This is useful when you want the AI to work inside your normal browsing session, especially on sites where you're already logged in. You can use it for things like extracting information, researching prospects, working with logged in websites, and running several browser tasks while you continue working on other high-value items. Imagine you're doing lead generation. Normally, you might open a directory, copy a company name, visit its website, find additional information, return to your spreadsheet, and repeat. It's a grind. Retriever AI can potentially turn that series of repetitive actions into one workflow. You provide the task, define the information you want, and let the agent process the pages for you. There is also a strong focus on data enrichment. So instead of simply extracting a name or company from a web page, Retriever AI can add layers of context. It can be used in workflows that add more useful information to your existing data. For marketers and sales teams, this could save a significant amount of repetitive research work every single week. But browser automation is only one part of Retriever AI. It also offers robust cloud-based automation. This is important because some tasks need to run while you're away. Cloud workflows can be useful for scheduled jobs, monitoring websites, processing larger lists of URLs, or running tasks remotely. It gives you the power of a 24/7 digital assistant. Instead of opening 20 websites manually, you could create a workflow that visits those pages, extracts the relevant information, and sends the results directly into your chosen workflow. The monitoring possibilities are particularly interesting. Businesses could potentially use this for checking price changes, watching inventory, tracking new job listings, or monitoring selected pages. Retriever AI also goes beyond basic point-and-click automation. For more advanced users, there are deep integrations and developer options, including API and MCP functionality. That means developers and advanced automation users can connect Retriever AI with larger workflows rather than treating it as a completely isolated tool. It's a true automation engine. I like this approach because the platform can potentially serve two different audiences. A beginner can start by giving instructions, while a technical user has more options for building advanced automations. Another feature that stands out is Rover. Rover is designed to let businesses embed an AI web agent directly into their own websites. It's a game changer for customer interaction. Instead of a chatbot that simply gives instructions like click this button, Rover can actually interact with elements inside the website to guide the user to their destination. Think about onboarding. A new customer could explain what they want, and the agent could potentially guide them through the interface while performing some of the required actions automatically. For software companies, SaaS businesses, and websites with complex interfaces, that could become a very interesting use case to reduce friction and improve conversion. So when you put everything together, Retriever AI is really trying to combine several categories of tools. It's an all-in-one ecosystem for web-based work and intelligence. But no review would be complete without talking about the limitations. First, AI automation does not mean every complex workflow will work perfectly on the first attempt. Testing is vital. Websites can behave differently, layouts can change, and login systems can create complications. Very long workflows may require clearer instructions or some iterative testing to get right. The quality of your prompt also matters. Saying, "Get me some leads," is much less useful than explaining exactly where the agent should look, what it should collect, and where the data should go. By being precise, you're giving the AI the best chance to succeed. It's about learning how to communicate with these agents effectively to get the results you need. The second thing to understand is usage. Retriever AI uses credits for certain operations, especially when AI processing, enrichment, proxies, or cloud resources are involved. So if you plan to process large numbers of websites or run frequent automations, you should estimate your expected usage rather than assuming every workflow will have the same cost. And because browser automation can involve logged in accounts and sensitive information, always review the permissions you are granting. It's about working smart and staying secure. Always test important workflows with non-critical data first. That is good practice with any browser automation platform, and Retriever AI gives you the tools to do it right. So who should actually consider Retriever AI? If you are a marketer doing repetitive research or lead generation, there are some very obvious use cases here for your business. If you run an agency and your team spends hours copying information between websites and client spreadsheets, this automation could potentially remove a lot of that repetitive overhead. I would approach Retriever AI gradually. Start with one repetitive task that already takes you a lot of time. Give the agent very clear instructions and see how it performs. Test the result, improve your prompt, and only after you know the workflow is reliable should you scale it. That's how you build true leverage in your business operations. It's not about replacing every action you perform online. It's about identifying the boring, repetitive browser work that does not deserve hours of your attention every day. If Retriever AI can reliably handle even a few of those workflows, it frees you up for work that actually requires human judgment, creativity, communication, and decision making. That's the real win. Check the link in the description. Comment Retriever AI tutorial for a deep dive. I'm Python IT for Revuary, and I'll see you in the next review. The future of work is automated. Are you ready? Let's look at a real-world e-commerce example. You can set up a cloud workflow to monitor dozens of competitor sites daily. It extracts price drops and stock changes, giving you a competitive edge without opening a single tab manually. For recruiters, the time savings are massive. Instead of manually sourcing candidates one by one, the agent can process search results, extract key credentials, and populate your CRM while you focus on interviews. Real estate professionals can use it to aggregate listings from multiple portals. It identifies new properties that match your criteria, organizes the contact details, and helps you stay ahead of the market automatically. Compared to visual agents that only see the screen, Retriever's DOM-first approach is a major advantage. It understands the underlying logic of the page, which means fewer errors and much faster execution for complex tasks. As you scale your automations, reliability becomes everything. By starting small and refining your prompts, you can build systems that handle thousands of pages without breaking, which is where the real ROI lives. The platform also has a growing library of integrations and community-driven workflows. If you're ever stuck, there's plenty of documentation to help you bridge the gap between a basic scrape and a complex automation. My final take: Retriever AI is for the person who is tired of being a human bridge between two apps. It's a professional-grade tool for those ready to automate the boring parts of their business. It's a solid recommend from us. Thanks for watching our deep dive. Don't forget to check the link in the description and subscribe for more honest reviews and real growth. See you next time.